I kill. It's not my way, it's just my will. Everything I touch can't come around to haunt me. Everything about me starts to run. Most of the world is dying all around me. Everything I own, I know I bought. You can't see the black inside. Saves the flesh, but it's got the pride. Anytime I run, I come right back again. Thinking all the time spent so confused. Looking negative and remain irreversible. Giving all the tools that I have used. This must be you, my sister. My son, my hands they start to blister, but the things I kill are only. Hello, everybody, and welcome to From the Slab. Hello. Am Monkey Boy. This is Chris. Look at this. Hi. All right. Chris, did you get more guitars behind you? Hello, Professor Feather.
No, same amount.
Same amount? All right. I look like more, but I don't have one of those memories. Hello, Delilah plays the dead girl. It's good to see you.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry we were not here last week. As it turns out, I had a horrible gardening accident and couldn't find my penis. So, eventually I found it and put it back on. Now I'm going to be in a movie. It's great. It's great, really, when you think about it. I mean, it was fortunate, but I'm sorry we weren't here last week, but we are here this week, and we are going to do last week's movie.
And that's all that matters.
It really is. It's really all that matters. So we're going to do this week's movie, which is Mandy, a film with Nicolas Cage and not really many others of note, anyway.
Linus Roach.
Linus Roach. Okay. Yeah. All right. That is true. Hello, Zombie Mortuary. It's good. We're going to wait and see if we can get a few more people in here. But other than that, I think we're doing that. So how have you been, man? Are you okay?
Oh, I've been hanging in there.
Yeah, cool. I know. It's not life's not always easy.
No. But life is hard.
Right.
Life is hard. Get a helmet.
Get a helmet. That's why I wear knee pads.
Fair. How are you, Brian?
I am definitely frazzled. I have moved into a new place, a new home for From the Slab over on this end. If you can see, but you can't. I'm in a very big room, and it's kind of neat. I'm in a new place, but I am taking care of a family member, and it's proven to be challenging getting used to the new situation. But that's okay.
And we adjust as we go.
And we do adjust as we go. I've never been one of those people to shy away from anything. So that's a good thing. Remember, boys and girls, if you are in the chat, feel free to share with friends and let them know.
Yes, please share.
And change. Yes, change is constant. I plan on changing my clothing later, which is a thing that I do.
I did that already.
Look at you. I should have. I did not. It's okay. I don't, whatever. It's okay. Yeah, this was a weird one, this movie.
I love this fucking movie.
Okay, well, I will discuss how I feel about this movie later.
Okay.
But that doesn't necessarily mean one way or another.
Okay.
It doesn't. Because I may love this movie. I may not. Well, we got kind of a smaller crowd in here tonight, but I think we'll start up.
It's Christmas time. People are busy.
It's Christmas. People are shopping right now. Hello, Paula. She's awake, and we're all here. I love that so much. Hello, Paula Trigg. It's good to see you here. I'm really happy about that. So we're about to start this week's movie. Mandy, still waiting for Phantasm. Well, Tom, if you
gotta win the game.
If you stick around and you play the game, you can win, and you can say, "Hey, Phantasm," and we have to watch it. We have no choice.
Yeah.
See that? But it is good to see you, and this one's Mandy. So the film begins with a bizarre text that reads, "When I die, bury me deep, lay 2 speakers at my feet, wrap some speakers around my head, and rock and roll me."
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take it. And then it opens on a scene with a lumberjack named Red Miller, who's played by the one, the only, the incomparable Nicolas Cage, working in the forest before leaving in a helicopter, as all lumberjacks get to do. It then turns to show his wife, Mandy, played by Andrea Riseborough, who is just adorable. No, she's almost the most god-ugly woman I've ever seen. Anyway, sketching predatory animals and smoking marijuana, as you do. Red returns home to Mandy, and they talk about planets and stars, as well as the Marvel character Galactus. Mandy and Red are then shown in a montage that shows them in a beautiful lake on a boat, and then looking at each other through fire, looking at each other as if they know something terrible awaits them. Mandy then wanders into the woods to find a dead fawn, which is a baby deer. If you did not know, that's what it is. Hi, Jackie Christ Superstar. How are you? So this fawn is symbolizing the death of innocence. Mandy tells Red of a time which she was younger, and she was almost peer pressured into killing a starling, which is a bird. Upon reading a dark fantasy novel, Mandy begins to fear that something evil will happen to her. Upon traveling on a road, she passes a truck with its passenger, Jeremiah Sand, eyeing her mysteriously. Jeremiah becomes obsessed with Mandy, and he tells his acolytes of how he needs Mandy. Brother Swan and Lucy, apostles of of the Sand Guy, call up a team of satanic deformed bikers. I wouldn't call them bikers; they were on ATVs, but okay. Swan gives them a jug.
It's got a saddle. It's a bike.
Yeah. All right. No, it's not. It's got more than 2 wheels. It's not a bike. Swan gives them a jug of hideous LSD, which they take and demand another sacrifice, stating blood for blood. Mandy is kidnapped by Sand's apostles, an old whore named Marlene among them, and where they drug Mandy, and Marlene stings her in the throat with a giant wasp, calling it the cherry on top. The delirious Mandy is brought before Sand. Sand explains that he was a failed musician who found God. Thank God I'll never find God that way. And he founded a religious cult before exposing himself to her, to which she laughs hysterically, enraging Sand into believing he is being rejected. Sand brings his sister Lucy before Red, who he has captured and tied up with barbed wire. and he seeks to demonstrate Lucy's love for Sand by forcing her to shoot herself in the temple. Red screams for her to stop, but she pulls the trigger, and which is revealed to be empty. Swan then comes and presents Red with a blade. Sand compares himself to Jesus and calls Red a soulless pig before stabbing him with the blade. Mandy, I'm assuming that's what that is then dragged out in a bag, hung by a tree, and then burned to death before Red. Red screams in horror and pulls himself free of the bonds and mourns over Mandy's ashes. A broken Red returns home and watches a bizarre trailer of a Cheddar Goblin. I would call it a commercial, really. It was the Cheddar Goblin commercial. He falls asleep and he has an animated nightmare before awakening and having an emotional breakdown. He goes to his friend's place in a camper who tells Red that the satanic biker gang is called the Black Skulls, who became deformed after taking some terrible LSD, which made them hideous, as LSD cannot do to you, by the way. Red forges
it's tainted LSD.
Tainted LSD. Red forges an axe and heads up after the biker gang. Okay. The title screen of Mandy spreads out upon the screen, finally. Am I a bass player? Yes, I am a bass player, Ronnie. I'm also a singer, and
we're all bass players.
I can dance. I was primarily a bass player for a while, though.
Oh. Fair enough.
I don't know if you knew that, but that's true. So they were. Red chases after the biker gang, shooting one off his bike with a crossbow before ramming into him with his car. He falls unconscious from the collision and awakens in the Black Skull's lair. His left hand is nailed to the door. He is beaten by a Black Skull guard before gaining the upper hand by beating him down with a pipe and sending him down a long chasm nearby. Red arms himself with a box cutter and body armor before investigating the place. He finds a dead elderly couple, obviously victims of the biker gang. He enters another room and seeing a Black Skull watching pornography and snorting cocaine. Red attacks this Black Skull and slits his throat with the box cutter. After a brief scuffle, the Black Skull's blood drenching onto his face, a lot, by the way, with Red laughing maniacally. Then he's attacked by another Black Skull who enters the room with a shotgun. Red attacks him and snaps his neck, getting caught up with the joy in the violence. He rewards himself by snorting cocaine off a broken shard of glass, as you do. What do I play? I play the bass. I have a LTD, I believe. Right now I'm basically a vocalist. I'm just, basically a vocalist. But I do play the bass still. I still have an LTD. That's what I use when I go play shows, if I ever do go play shows as a bass player, and it's also what I use for recording. Nothing fancy, but it does do the job, and it's active and it's cool. Let's see. He snorts cocaine off the glass. Then he notices the jug of LSD the bikers have been drinking, and takes a small taste of it out of curiosity. He didn't look like he was curious. He was just doing it. He sees a bizarre series of apocalyptic nightmarish scenes before coming to his senses. Red exits the lair.
Sharon!
Hi. Red exits the lair and kills the remaining Black Skulls with his axe. The Black Skull states she's still burning, to which an enraged Red hacks him into pieces after setting him on fire. Red approaches a nearby tower where he meets the chemist who had made the LSD, which deformed the biker gang. The chemist has a pet tiger which Red frees from a cage after the chemist receives telepathic information and tells Red to head north to find Sand's lair. Red catches up with Lucy and Swan. He kills Swan by impaling him through the mouth with a bladed handle of his axe, which was a good death, I thought. He leaves Lucy, realizing she's a mere puppet of Sand and no threat to him. He nears the lair of Sand, a converted satanic church where he kills Sand's attacking apostles with his axe and a chainsaw. He enters the church with Marlene, who offers her services to him. Red instead decapitates her and taunts Jeremiah Sand with the severed head. Sand at first declares that he's protected by God and will not be hurt by Red, but then whimpers and begs Red for mercy. Red instead seizes him by the head. Sand screams and offers him oral sex so that he will be saved, telling Sand, "I'm your God now," which is great. You got to say that. Red crushes Sand's head into jelly before burning the church. He enters his car and drives off, imagining that he is seeing Mandy sitting in the passenger seat, smiling at him. It is revealed that Red is in a bizarre, bloody state of deformity in reality, and obviously deformed by his revenge quest and the LSD. He is hallucinating Mandy. As he drives off, it is revealed that the world he is in now is a bizarre inferno of madness that is not our own. The credits are red text on a black screen and is mute, as there is no background music to be heard. And that is the end of Mandy.
Good job, Brian.
I did my best.
That was a great job.
I heard tell you like this movie. If anybody in the chat at this point in time, if you like this movie or you didn't like this movie, if you've seen this movie, let us know what you thought about it. Chris,
I love this movie.
You love this movie.
I love 21st century Nicolas Cage in the weirdest way.
Yeah, he's gotten better, but he's
well, no, because he still does his his paycheck movies, but it's things like this and Drive Angry and Willy's Wonderland and
true. That Willy's Wonderland was actually good. Did we do that one or did
no? But I'm hoping somebody picks it.
I think we already did. I think I did it with Trent before you got here. But I did like Willy's Wonderland. This one,
it was the most extreme form of bizarre filmmaking I've ever seen.
Twas. Unfortunately, I watched it and I really did like the movie. I liked it. I grew to like it. And what movie? This was Mandy. Mandy, Jennifer, was the movie. I did like it, but the first, more than half of the movie, it was like somebody was given $150 and a video camera, and I'm going to try to make this as bizarrely creative as I can because I have no money to make a movie. And that's what it kind of was. Mandy was not a likable character. I don't know why he would fucking go into this rage over this chick. But
I mean, the scene where he's in the bathroom guzzling vodka in his underwear, guttural screaming.
That was wonderful.
That was wonderful. And fun fact, the axe that he fashions,
yes,
is based on the shape of the F in the Celtic Frost logo.
Oh, very neat. I noticed there was definitely a heavy metal tie.
Oh yeah,
with this movie, although they didn't really use very much heavy metal music in it.
No, I mean the closest they got was King Crimson at the beginning.
Yeah, and that was all right. But really, honestly, the movie didn't really get good until Nicolas Cage got in it to win it. You know what I mean? As
Yeah.
soon as when he finally gets home and he's watching the the what was it? The fucking stupid commercial thing with the
Yeah.
mac and cheese.
But I think that's a whole like throwback to the like mid 70s kind of exploitation.
Well, yeah, they were trying to go for
slow burn kind of.
From somewhere in here I read
Yeah.
it was supposed to be like the year 1986 or something weirdly like that. So it wasn't
sounds about right. But I mean, it was supposed to. It
Cheddar Goblin.
more,
Right? All right,
it felt more like that Last House on the Left kind of low budget.
It got
video
immense.
nasty.
It got immensely better once Nicolas Cage became involved. Because before that, it was watching a bunch of people who I didn't care about, and the characters were kind of dumb. I mean, just kind of dumb.
Yes.
And badly drawn.
This is not a character piece.
The biker gang,
stretch.
so to speak. I wanted to punch every one of those people in the biker gang that were all on ATVs. And it just was nothing.
Well, suppose they were a biker gang and then the LSD fucked them up so much that they had to ride the ATVs because they could no longer handle themselves on two wheels.
Chris, you just won me over on that. You sold me on that idea. You did. And the wizard kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Kind of came way out of left field. The tiger thing. I mean, I saw obviously there was a tiger theme throughout the movie, but it was not sure what that was supposed to be, representing.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a fever dream. I'm not even talking about the watching the movie. I'm talking about whoever put pen to paper or finger to keyboard writing that. It had to have been a fever dream.
Yeah, they were having some issues, I think.
They're working through some stuff.
Actually, the truth of the matter is they probably weren't on anything. There was probably nothing wrong with them whatsoever. That's just who they are, and they should be found and at least put on a watch list. That's what I think. All right, so let's see. It's time to let's click this. So my question is, why haven't you clicked that share button yet? Go ahead and do it. We want to see more people in here. We want to talk to your friends. We want to talk to you. I want you guys fighting with each other over things. This is going to be fun. Click the share button. All right.
Do that.
Yeah,
that guy knows what he's talking about.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, he does. And I don't know about you. I thought he was rather handsome. I mean, I'm going to give it at least 2, just the horns on one hand. All right. That's what I'm going to do. So is that 2 horns, right? 2 horns. All right. All right.
3.
You know what? I'll give it 3 too. I'll give it that. You know what? I didn't like it at first, but it won me over. It really did. And so now I guess it's time for the horrible thought of the week.
Such a happy guy.
I love that guy. He's just so happy. I like the curls that just go like this. This is your horrible thought of the week. Now, if you're in the chat, it would be really. Thank you, Jackie, by the way, for sharing. It'd be really cool if we got your answers on this. Every week, I have a question for you guys that pertains to the movie, usually. And just want to see how fucked up you people are, really, to be honest with you. So here's the thought of the week. Okay, you're on a revenge killing spree. You even forged a cool-looking battle axe. You have lots of weapons. You are sufficiently drunk. you are after a bunch of inhuman weirdo sadomasochists that became that way by drinking some disgusting gray liquid out of an old can of peas. Do you really want to drink that same stuff? Do you want to drink that LSD? If you are this guy on a revenge spree, is this what you want to do? It's gross. Not a chance, Paula Trigg. Not a chance. Go with it. This is not as this is a very easy question this week.
Well, I mean,
I think
I'm pretty sure the right answer is no. But I think according to his character, he was pretty much on a suicide mission.
Suicide mission.
Yeah, he didn't think he was going to make it out.
But really, he's drinking something that looks like it's going to kill him.
Maybe he wanted to die.
Not yet. He hadn't gotten to his objective. Just seemed to me, why would you do it? I mean, I like LSD as much as the next guy. If the next guy is Timothy Leary, but it just doesn't seem right to me. Psychosis and the voice that changed his voice to be this, and grief. Still not drinking it. Yeah. That's me. That's me. You might have drank it. Anybody else in the chat? Would you have drank this?
Yeah. I think you're gonna get a bunch of no's.
I got 3 no's.
Yeah. I'm going to assume everybody else in the chat would say yes.
That's what it has to be, yeah, because these look like a bunch of disgusting motherfuckers. Yeah.
Delilah, definitely. Jennifer, and Sharon, they'd all.
No. She didn't just say no. Okay. She said fuck no, which is important. Let's see.
See?
Why not? I'll sip it. Yeah, I don't know. Did you look at it? I mean, I don't know. I've done a lot of why not, and chances are probably good I've done worse. I mean, I've but I'm not saying I have. Allegedly, I've done worse. I'm just saying,
See?
Give me some of that liquid. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
See, I want to party with Terry. This is good.
He's down for the gray stuff.
He is. Yeah, it's a fucked up situation, but I almost think I wouldn't do it just because it's a fucked up situation, and I'd want to make sure I saw it through till the end.
Fair enough.
And honestly, I watched him do that cocaine off that shard of glass, and that was an awful lot of cocaine. Like, he wasn't feeling any pain at that point in time, and he could have just taken a bunch of that with him and continued to not feel pain. And happy Hanukkah to all of our Jewish friends out there. I really do. I wish you a happy Hanukkah. And if you want to invite me over for some Hanukkah food, I love Hanukkah. I love Jewish cooking, so it's always really good. Try the gray stuff. It's delicious. Yeah. No, it's not, Paula. I don't think it was. No. In the
it may have smelled really good.
In the history of gray stuff, it's never been delicious. Tell me the last gray thing you had put in your mouth that was delicious. And if you say Aunt Esther, I'm going to be very upset with you.
That's gray sprinkle.
Oh, is that a Beauty and the Beast thing? I did not know, because it's been years since I've watched Beauty and the Beast. You have little ones.
It is in Beauty and the Beast. Very good.
Upper GI, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I had some medical stuff that was definitely not tasty. True. So I don't know. It's really it's hard to tell. I don't know. I wouldn't do it.
They sell it at Disney World. The gray stuff.
Do they? The gray stuff. I've not had it. I've not had it, so I was not assuming that it was delicious.
4 points to Paula Trigg.
She does get points. And it was somebody's birthday last week that we missed. So if she shows up again, I told her that we'd give her extra slots on the wheel if she went. If she got on it.
Right.
So I haven't seen her yet, but if she shows up, we gotta honor that.
Yes, 100%.
So I think that's enough of a horrible thought of the week. Pretty good, very nice, Paula, by the way, and everybody else who chimed in. It's a good thing. Let's see what's. Good job, everybody.
And we have ourselves a new game this week.
A new game this week. We do. You introduce it right after the intro. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. All right.
Oh, that made me so happy. That made me so happy.
This game is called The Shit House. Why? I'm not even sure anymore. I don't remember.
Okay. So the way this game works is I'm going to have excerpts.
You too, my brother.
I'm going to have excerpts of 1-star reviews from horror movies.
Okay.
And based on this excerpt of a 1-star review, you have to guess the movie.
Okay, so this is the worst review you could possibly get.
Not the worst movie.
No, the worst review.
These are good movies, but these are 1-star reviews.
Okay, hold on a second. Hold on, there's something. What she said? It was almost exactly a year ago. All right. It was like an anniversary. Let me take this shameless plug off of here. Oh no, there we go. All right. So, So I'm ready. I'm going to give this a shot.
So you guys know what to do.
Or if you don't know what to do, and if this is your first time here, he's going to be asking me tonight the questions. If you think I'm going to get more questions right than wrong, vote for me. Put Monkey Boy in the chat. If you think Chris is going to beat me out with these questions, put Chris in the chat. Everybody who votes for whoever wins goes on the wheel of names. And at that point in time, we get to see who pick. We'll spin the wheel and see who picks next week's movie. And this will be the last movie of 2022. So this is an important one. So let's see what happens. Put your votes in the chat now, please. We can't obviously do it after we start because you can't, it just doesn't seem fair. Could be though. And you know what? I'm just looking at the wheel of names now. I didn't change the background on it, but I kind of like the one that we have on there. But so anyway,
I know we got more people than 4 in here.
We got more than 4. So come on, get in there.
Yeah.
We need to know. We need to hear from you. Who do you think's going to win? And and don't complain that what movie we have. You know what I mean? Everyone's like, I want this movie, but they never. If they're not playing, then what are you going to do?
Yeah. I'll give it 30 more seconds.
Give it 45.
Mm-hmm.
I have faith in someone. I don't know who.
To the top of the minute.
To the top of the minute.
Yeah.
Top of the minute, sir.
Yeah.
Top of the minute.
Jackie said Monkey Boy.
All right. Let's see. Add image, background image. Boop, doop.
All right. You guys only got 15 more seconds. If I win this, Delilah's picking the next movie.
Why, she's the only one who voted for you?
Yep. Oh, that's it.
That's it. It is over.
Voting is over.
Voting is over. I better do well on this. Although Delilah's a good picker.
Yeah.
Who picked Mandy?
She picked Mandy. Yeah.
Did she? She picked Mandy? All right. Terry got in there.
Okay. Okay.
All right. We haven't started the game yet, so we'll go with it. That's cool.
Okay.
All right. Let's give it a shot. I mean, I hope
Are you ready?
I am. I'm hoping so. I've not played this game before, so I don't know if I'm good at it, but let's try it.
Number one.
Yes.
I swore when I saw it back at its release that if John Carpenter had been in the lobby of the theater, I would have punched him for making me feel so
you froze. You froze on that.
Oh,
I would have punched him for making.
Okay,
I would have punched him for
making me feel so thoroughly disgusted.
John Carpenter, thoroughly disgusted. The Thing.
Very good.
All right. Woo! Chalk up one.
You got this. All right. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. We're going to do best of 19. So you got to get
best
10.
19. I got to get 10.
Yeah, because these are short.
All right.
All right. And on another note, this true story it was based on was on the life of Ed Gein. In short, it involved no chainsaws, no teenagers, and didn't even happen.
I'm going to say, honestly, you're also freezing up again for some reason.
Oh, no.
You froze up again halfway through that. I don't know if it's on my end or your end. Anybody in the chat seeing him freeze up?
Let me do it again. And on another note, this true story it was based on was the life of Ed Gein. In short, it involved no chainsaws, no teenagers. It didn't even happen in Texas.
That would obviously be the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. Yeah, some of these are easy.
That's good. 2.
This guy falls over at the drop of a hat. Instead of being totally indestructible, he's just plain clumsy. And why on earth was he dressed up in his guise while at a grocery store in broad daylight?
I think you said, why was he dressed up in disguise in a grocery store in broad daylight, right?
Yeah.
All right. He falls over a lot. Why is he dressed up in a grocery store in broad daylight? I'm going to say... what is that fucking movie? Should be easy because I know who it is. I was just thinking about it. But I can't remember. Terrifier? Is it? No?
Scream.
Scream. Okay, makes sense. All right, still all right. 2-1.
Hopefully I don't freeze up anymore.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, come on. So the lights go out in your apartment and you walk around the corner and find a puppet with a ridiculous face sitting on your sofa laughing. And you
Stop. I didn't get the first half was beautiful. The second half you froze. But I'm going to say a puppet sitting on the thing laughing.
What's going on here?
Child's Play? Or is it a specific one?
Saw.
I don't know. You're Saw. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you're doing a lot of
puppet with the stupid face.
Puppet with the stupid face.
Hell?
Yes. I don't know. Yep. And the chat's seeing it as well, so it's not.
Let me try pulling this up on my phone and see if it fixes it.
All right. You're gonna hotspot it?
Well, no, I'm just gonna put up on my phone and the window.
Ah. Oh, now you went fast.
Maybe it was yeah.
I think you're better.
All right.
I don't know. I can't tell. Let's try another question. So I got it's 2-2
right,
now.
Let 2-2. Okay. P.S. By the way, P.S. By the way, to get a hint about the intelligence of the protagonists, they can't distinguish a raven from a blackbird.
Huh. The birds?
Yeah. That's it.
That's what I figured it was because they did. I remember there was a lot of talk about, yeah, we got it. All right. So it's 3-2.
Yeah. What the hell is a cat doing on a space mission?
Alien. Because I thought the same damn thing.
I lost 2 hours of my life listening to a boy screaming and a woman losing her mind. She actually has a monster as a pet and she's feeding it worms. Seriously? The boy is very annoying for the whole movie and the woman is insane.
Monster's a pet. Feeding it worms. The boy. The Beast.
The Babadook.
The Babadook? Oh, you know what? I fell asleep during the Babadook. That would make sense. Are you keeping track now?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I got it.
All right.
The big red button that releases every monster. Why would you invent this button? In what possible scenario would you need this button? The mere existence of this button was the best plot twist in the movie.
Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah. Not that any amount of editing would have brought this decaying carcass to life, but the movie would have been better served, missing the entire prologue where we were treated to Max von Sydow ambling along dusty passageways whilst looking horrified at some cheap bauble from a Christmas cracker.
The Exorcist. I'm getting this. Yeah. It could still go horribly wrong, everybody, so don't,
Yeah. Oh my God, how is this film worshipped and loved by so many people is a sign that our futures will horribly fail. The whole movie is sex talk, sex talk, kill, sex talk, sex, kill, sex talk, kill, sex talk, sex, kill. And how such fit and healthy teenagers can't fight or run from a middle-aged woman is just unrealistic, no matter her weapons.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
I was
They don't all have to be really hard.
Listen, I actually, believe it or not, I almost doubted it for a little while. I almost doubted it halfway through. I was like, man, that could be any horror movie. But I thought it was Friday the 13th, and then a woman thing.
The girl half stabs the serial killer, drops the knife next to him, and decides to take a nap beside him. Could it get any dumber? I don't think so.
Half stabs. See, I've seen that. I was thinking that too. What was so? It was took a nap beside him. Halloween?
Yeah. Damn. I thought that one would get you.
It almost did.
Yeah. So it's what is that? 8-3. So 2 more and you got it.
All right, I'm getting there. Come on, guys, let's do
And
this.
that mother in the film, by the way, annoying and trying to pretend she could sing. She didn't even have a good speaking voice. When she comes down the stairs in the beginning of the film, I thought she was the boy for a minute in those kid pajamas.
The Shining?
No, Insidious.
Insidious. She did have a horrible voice.
If you don't know Donner's classic, this might be entertaining. If you do, this is annoying beyond belief. One of the worst remakes in movie history.
Ooh. Donner film. Remake of a Richard Donner film. Not sure. Child's Play?
No.
No.
The Omen.
The Omen.
Child's Play was not
Richard Donner.
Richard
But
Donner.
I didn't know The Omen was a Richard Donner film.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So that's where I came up. All right, fair enough.
Yeah. I mean, a tiny lady with a helium voice and an ugly-looking clown doll? Come on. The story isn't even trustworthy and nothing scary happens at all.
Poltergeist.
All right, 9-5.
Which I found very scary, by the way.
So did I.
One of the scariest movies I've ever watched in my life.
Easily.
I mean, I'm not sure if I'd be scared now, but when I watched it, it was very scary the first time. Anyway.
All the blood is white because they only had 2 colors to choose from. Everyone looks like they were wearing the same clothes because the whole thing is in black and white. It's just impossible to take it seriously. I don't know why anyone would want to watch a movie that's set ages ago in the land of old people, back when people were dumb.
I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but that was great. Oh my God. Just a go. In the land of old people, back when people were dumb. Let's go with it's a black and white.
Yeah, there's not a lot of details there to go off of.
There's a black and white. I'm going to just say Night of the Living Dead. I don't think it is.
It's Psycho.
That was great. Oh my God, that was great.
All right. A horse is going nuts. Scary. This girl is mentally disturbed and had weirdo freak parents. She has long hair over her face and looks like a freak.
The Ring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ding, ding.
I knew it at horse. Yeah. Did I win?
You are the winner.
Did I win? All right. Hey,
you did win.
Oh, I feel you know what? I would have felt like I fucking won anyway after that one.
Good job, Brian.
I'm a winner.
Nice house.
Thank you. I don't actually live here. It's just part of the green screen thing. But I got a little jealous because you had the guitars. I wanted a piano, and that's what I had there. And so, I don't live. No, the house I live in looks not quite as good as that. That's all right.
Fake it till you make it.
All right. Woo! I won. All right. So we got to do the Wheel of Names.
We got to do the Wheel of Names.
We got to do the Wheel of Names because it wasn't you who won. If you had won, we wouldn't have to even do this.
Right.
All right, give me the names.
All right, we got Professor Feather.
Okay.
Zombie Mortuary.
Zombie more.
Paula.
Paula Trigg.
Jackie.
Jackie.
And Terry.
Christ Superstar. All right. I think I spelled most of this shit right, and it doesn't matter if I didn't.
Did you get Terry on there too?
I got Terry on there too.
All
yes,
right.
absolutely, I did. So let me go ahead and
share screen.
Share screen. All right. This is your Wheel of Names, boys and girls, brought to you by nobody tonight, which is weird. Yeah. Usually it is. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Remember, if you do win, this is the last movie of the year. This is the most important movie of the year, besides the first one.
Yep.
Here we go. And the winner is... Terry is the winner. Terry, you have won. And I'm so proud of that. You know, this is I think
it's
this
a
is
prestigious award.
It is. This is your first time playing the game, and you made it all the way because you had to win really twice to win, and you did. So Terry, tell us, think of a good movie or any movie that is horror related that you want us to go over next week. It is up to you. We will have to watch it regardless of what it is, unless we've already done it.
Yeah. In which case, you have to pick another one.
But we'll let you know if you have to pick another one. So maybe come up with two. I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah. We'll see. All right. Congratulations.
Remake of Wrong Turn.
Remake of Wrong Turn. Okay. I haven't seen that. Actually.
Neither have I. So we're going to go in cold on that one.
Well, that's good. I like it. I like to see new stuff. The remake of Wrong Turn. Boys and girls, Terry has chosen the remake of Wrong Turn. I know we just said that like 7 times. I just wanted to say it in a different manner, and I thought that would be okay. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really where I live.
Now he's doing stand-up in the 80s.
Hey there, kids. What's the deal with airplane food? Sorry. So yeah, all right, cool. I'm very excited.
So Wrong Turn 2021.
2021. They made a movie in 2021?
Yeah.
Well, they must have made it in like before, but yeah. Okay. Very cool. I'm freaking excited now.
Yeah, it's got a fucking Matthew Modine in it.
Really?
Yeah. I'm down.
All right. All right. Well, all right, Chris, you got anything going on this week other than
nope.
This a slow week because of Christmas?
No, it's Christmas weekend. I got nothing.
All right.
But on Christmas Eve, if anyone wants to pop down to Papa Joe's, Mike Party and some friends are gonna throw down for a little bit.
Ah, very nice indeed.
But no, soon as work is over on Thursday, I ain't leaving the house till Monday.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah,
good for you. Avoid the traffic. That's what I say. All right, cool.
What do you got going on this week?
Actually, I have a few more edits, and I am almost done with our video for Horror Show.
All right.
So that video is going to premiere on New Year's Day.
All right.
6 p.m. on New Year's Day. I don't know why 6
I
p.m.
will still be hungover.
But you'll be capable of watching it.
I will be capable of watching myself die.
Yes, and it is really neat. So that's going to be done, and then halfway through the month, we're going to be releasing a single from the new album, and it will be the single version. So it may not be the exact version that comes out on the album.
See, I like that. I missed that. Like in the 70s and 80s, the single version was not necessarily what was on the album.
And that's kind of what I'm doing with this. We've got a very good.
I dig that.
And we're gonna kick off the new year with a bang, and I like it. This week I have nothing, but I want to put out there into the universe the stuff that we do have, and we've got a gig in Nokomis on the 6th of January. I will put more about it up on our Facebook, the Dude Facebook. You can go to the Dude Band on Facebook and you will be able to find it. But otherwise, we will be playing it in Nokomis at the Pound. The location is no longer a secret. I do have an address. Unfortunately, it's on my phone, and my phone right now is being used as a video camera, so I cannot give it to you. But I will make sure that everybody has the address if you're down Sarasota way, and that's going to be a lot of fun. New Year's Eve, what do you got? Do you have plans? You doing something for New Year's?
Yeah, I'm playing with some old Whiskey Blind guys over at the Jimmy's on 41.
Jimmy's on 41 in Bradenton.
Yeah, it's
Jimmy's.
It's a part of a hotel tiki bar right next to a racetrack across from the Ramada. Yeah.
Oh, I know where that is.
South Bradenton. Yeah.
South Bradenton. Sure. Yeah, I know exactly where it is. It used to be like the Bearded Clam or something.
No, across from that.
Okay, so it's a tiki bar.
Yeah.
Across from there. All right, cool. It's like the Lamplighter Inn or something. That's cool. Yeah, cool. Very good.
That's a New Year's Eve gig. That should be fun.
Yeah, maybe we'll stop in because we're just trying to figure out where to go to not really die on New Year's Eve. It's just the basic principle of it all. So, you guys in the chat, you do anything for New Year's? You got any ideas that you want to put forth? I know there's a little bit of a lag, so don't worry. If you don't have anything, you don't have anything. I understand.
It's okay.
It is okay.
2022 is pretty shitty.
Yeah, it was.
Working pizza and Hallmark. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to seeing it go.
Really was 2020 part 3.
It was. Yeah, it was not good. I mean, it wasn't. It was not the best I've ever had. I'll tell you that much. I've had better years, but who cares, right? I don't know. I don't care. So yeah, that's cool. Anybody else got anything? Let's see. No. Watching Chris play. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't like being on the road either, Professor Feather. I was looking around to try to see if I could rent like a large house or a cabin somewhere.
That's what Airbnb's for.
I know. I looked at it, and I got to tell you, we're not doing that. It's on New Year's. Apparently, that is a very expensive proposition.
Probably.
Yeah, it is. So,
although I am playing at a hotel, so
that is true, and it was. I know for a while there, I had to go cute now. For a while there, it was like an efficiency hotel type of thing. So some of those things would be suites in there, maybe, unless they've changed it all up. I do not know, but maybe we'll look into that because I mean it'll be too cold to swim. But there's a pool.
Yeah.
but it won't be cold enough to ice skate.
No.
Right on. Very cool. Well, come back. Come back next week and let us know if you are, and if you are, let us know where you're going to be. And Merry Christmas to you. And that honestly, from all of our staff, which you can see behind me, from the Slab, I want to say Merry Christmas. I think, and Happy Hanukkah, and
Happy Festival
for the rest of us.
Yeah.
But I think we're at the end of our show, Bo.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was a good one. I was pretty happy with it, man.
Yeah.
I liked it. We had a couple of technical difficulties, but the new
Happy Yule.
Happy Yule. The new layer worked out pretty well. I was actually very nervous whether or not I was going to have any internet signal or not, but I seem to. So, good night to all of you. Next week, Wrong Turn, the remake to 2021 Wrong Turn. And Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. Yeah, that technical difficulty is very rough. I mean, sometimes I get it but I'm getting older. Sometimes I just sit on them and but it's another story. Good night to everybody. And you got anything else to say?
Love you guys.
Love y'all.
Bye.
See you next week.